Okay, so Glenda plans to drive from Flint to Cardiff. On a long journey, her average speed is usually 42 miles per hour. Last time she drove from Flint to Cardiff, it took her 3.5 hours. Use this information to calculate the distance between Flint and Cardiff. So they tell us something about her average speed, and they also say about her time, and that's going to be quite helpful to us, because if you think about the speed here, 42 miles per hour, we can write that. We can literally say, when you see 42 miles per hour, she literally travels 42 miles, okay, in 1 hour. That's what 42 miles per hour means, if you think about it, right? It's how many miles you do in an hour. So 42 miles in 1 hour. Now she drives for a total of 3.5 hours, okay? So what we could do is scale this up to see what the distance could be, right? So 1 hour, of course, to get, say, 2 hours, you'd need to double this, wouldn't you? So if we double the distance, 84 miles. Of course, that would be in 2 hours. Yeah, you know, if you do 42 miles in 1 hour, well, in 2 hours, then you double the distance. Now we can get 3 hours, can't we? Because if you think about 1 hour and 2 hour makes 3 hours. So we can just add these distances, and we get 126 miles in 3 hours. But we want 3.5 hours, so we need to think now. 3 hours is 126. Half an hour then we need to add on. Well, if she does 42 miles in 1 hour, she's going to do 21 miles in half an hour. If that makes sense. Just scaling this, yeah? So you just 42 miles an hour, well, half that distance, half the time. And then you just got to add these two together, 3.5, and then add these and gives you the answer. So that comes to 147 miles. Part B then says, give a possible reason why your answer to A is only an estimate of the distance between Flint and Cardiff. Well, we're assuming, I suppose, when you look at this here, right, it's only an estimate because if you read this here, it says, on a long journey, her average speed is usually 42 miles per hour, usually. And then last time it says, and she drove from Flint to Cardiff, it took her 3.5 hours. Now, we don't actually know if her average speed was 42 miles per hour last time out, okay? It's 42 miles per hour usually, okay? So her average speed is usually 42 miles per hour, but maybe last time she didn't go 42 miles per hour. Her average speed was less or more. 42 miles per hour. Okay, so it's all about reading the question carefully. Usually her speed is 42 miles per hour, average speed. Okay, but last time we're talking about a specific instance. Last time it took her 3.5 hours. Maybe her average speed wasn't 42 miles per hour. Maybe it was less than that. Okay, maybe she got stuck in traffic, right? Which would mean then that it pushes her average speed down. Okay, maybe if she wasn't stuck in traffic, she would have travelled in 3 hours normally, going at this average speed of 42 miles per hour, and then the distance wouldn't be so much. Okay, so something to think about there.